Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and it has been a while. I've got a lot to talk about. We've had weather. Who hasn't, right? Everybody in the Midwest has had weather and is still having weather. But I am here with a Temu haul and it's just a regular Temu haul. It's not a crafty one. My next video will be the crafty one and I'll put that on there since I know some of you don't like crafty videos. But I thought that we would start out today on my last video, which gosh, it was almost a week ago now. I read some comments from previous videos, comments, questions, whatever, and responded to them. And I kind of like that, so I'm gonna do that again. I picked out some just at random, and I'm gonna read them in just a random order, and they're from random videos. But I thought I would read some of those throughout today's video. It looks like I picked out 8 to read. So let me just pick this one first. All right, so this one's from Robbie Love. Again, Robbie Love. I don't know what my problem is. When I was growing up, I had one of my youth minister's wives. She was a teacher, and I had a friend named Kathy Niece, and I think it was spelled N-I-E-S-E. Well, my youth minister's wife always called her Kathy Niece, and she blamed it on phonics. Now, I don't know if that's a legitimate excuse or not, but she just had this thing in her that she could not say that right. And that's my thing with Robbie Love. I am always saying Robbie, and I'm so, and it only has one B, so that it shouldn't be Robbie. So anyway, Robbie Love 9190. I'm gonna try to be specific with the handles, I guess. Good Friday morning, girlfriend. I fell asleep last night, so I'm back this morning. Happy Pi Day. So that she obviously wrote on March 14th, Pi Day. But Pi Day is also St. Louis Day because the area code in St. Louis is 314. So hopefully you got a chance to go eat some pizza that day, or I guess, see, I don't even know. You guys, that was pre-tornado, right? I think. Life before tornado, life after tornado, who knows? But I don't think we actually had pizza that day, but everybody was doing deals, and people were doing deals, like extra deals. Sorry, don't look at my nails. Extra deals because of being in St. Louis. So yeah, so I love getting comments from you, Roby, so thank you. And then let's do one more before I get into the first. Okay, this one is from Hello Jasmine here. I personally am one of your viewers who loves the craft content. Oh good, I'm glad somebody does. I love craft content, so I get a lot of comments from people that don't like crafting comment. It's a very vocal group, and so it's nice to hear some of you do like it. All right, so let's get into the haul. And this bag that came is the last. I don't have anything else coming from Temu at the moment, but I am working up my credit again. Okay, I talked about this before. This is the hazard of trying to get your dip powder off with acetone. You do not want to soak your nails in acetone, I've learned, because if there's at all any kind of breach in the nail, which you do get breaches in your nail when you use gel polish or dip powder. I had that blue glittery polish on that was like super strong, and it just did not want to come off, and so I had dipped my nails into acetone, like trying to soak it off kind of thing. And I'd been using one of those metal tools that you can use to go in between your nail and the polish. And yeah, so this is the result of acetone. So it'll grow out, and it just looks like I've got bruises, but I've got to, tonight I'm cutting all my nails all the way off, all the white part off, because I'm ready to go back to short nails for a little while and, you know, kind of help, but I got to redo them because I don't want to go out in public like this, and I have to go to the doctor tomorrow and work in the office. So yeah, so that was a little detour. So anyway, I don't have anything new coming from Temu, but I'm working up my credits, and I think I'm up to $60-something in credits. So it's weird because there were a few of my last orders that, if you happen to play Farmland, I don't know how this happened. I don't know what I did to get this, but a few of my last orders gave me credits if I collected water in Farmland. And so for those of you that play Farmland, you know, each day you can go in after you've made an order. There's usually 3 days worth of extra water that you get. Well, in this case, I had the 3 days of extra water, but then I also had like 5 days where I actually got actual Temu credit back, and it escalated each day too. So that was kind of nice. So that's gotten me back up into the $60 range. So probably, what is today? Today, like the 19th. So YouTube payments come out tomorrow or the next day, I think. So maybe then I'll make another Temu order at that point in time. And I set up my Temu storefront, and based on how that Temu storefront does will, I guess, determine if they let me back into the influencer program. I don't know. I didn't read all the rules, so I could be totally wrong with that, but they just said the first step was to set up your storefront. So I set that up. I put things in there that I really like. There are a lot of craft things, but I also put some other things that I've ordered more than once. I put that pretty sweater in there, you know, that's kind of like the granny square sweater that I really like. And if people ask me often in the comments for a link to something specific, I put that in there. So yeah, so we'll see if that goes anywhere, and if not, that's okay. We'll just keep plugging along as we have been. And what have we been plugging along buying? Well, we have this lovely little shirt. It's a super soft gray t-shirt like I love, and this one is Holly Hobby. What is the other girl that sometimes I know Margaret on Seven Plaza, she always talks about the other girl, but I grew up with Holly Hobby. I had a set of color forms, which, if you aren't sure what those are, they were kind of like static cling stickers. So you had a board, I don't think it's in my closet right there, but I can't get to it. But you had a board with like maybe like a outside scene, or maybe one of the boards was actually Holly Hobby, and then you had these cling stickers. So it was kind of like paper dolls, only it was cling stickers, so you could change out her outfit. And so I just really liked Holly Hobby, and I can't remember if when I was in kindergarten I had a canvas tote bag, and it was either Holly Hobby or it was Strawberry Shortcake. I think it was probably Strawberry Shortcake, but I have this memory of having some kind of something that was Holly Hobby. But anyway, so I saw this and I thought it was cute. But when I'm looking at it, so it's all one, I find it hard to tell the difference between where her dress, like her dress actually comes back here, but it's so light right here that it blends in with this other kind of background. And it was more distinguished in the picture than it is in real life, I think. And so because you can't see that this is part of her dress, it almost makes her feet look a little off center. So I'm probably being too picky, but it is a very, very faint print on this decal for that part. But otherwise, you know, nostalgically, it works for me. I just maybe it's better from a distance than it is up close. I just wish there was more color in the back part of her dress. But it's probably because this is an apron part right here, or, you know, one of those over the shoulder kind of apron things. What do they call those? But yeah, so I thought that was cute, and it is the super, super soft shirt. This is also a Temu shirt. It's a good day to have a good day. Yes, we need that. This shirt, everything's in this one order, which will be nice and make it a lot easier. Okay, this shirt I paid $7.33. It comes in 6 different colors. I got the dark gray. It's available in sizes 1XL to 5XL. I got the 1XL, and it's currently selling for $8.28, but the price varies depending on what color you get. They have black, dark gray, blue, green, red, and white. And let me put my do not disturb on real quick so I can show my screen. So this is the gray, and I just feel like there's more detail in this picture than there actually is in real life. So whatever image they took this from, they didn't get a very good one. Now, I'd like to say it's possible it's just my shirt that would be like that, but my guess is that all of them from this seller would be like that. It's like it's an image of an image, if that makes sense. But it's still a cool shirt, and I may wear that tomorrow. Although I think I have a few other shirts in this haul, so at least I'll wear one of them tomorrow. So Friday night was D-Day for the weather in this area, and it was the first time that I can really remember the meteorologists being freaked out about it as early as Monday. And so we kind of, as we were going through Friday, I was watching the weather as it was sliding across Missouri, and it was kind of going slow, but it was probably around 9 o'clock at night when the first sirens went off. And so we had Galia was at a youth group overnighter thing at one of the churches in town, and so she was there, and then Gabby had been over at her boyfriend's house with their family, and she had messaged like, when should I come home? And I'm like, well, if you don't come home in the next 45 minutes, because at that point in time AccuWeather was saying that rain would start in 45 minutes. If you don't come home in the next 45 minutes, you may want to stay there, because we just didn't know. Well, she ended up getting home, I don't know, 10 minutes before the rain started. So the sirens go off. We get the 2 cats, and take them downstairs. They're not allowed downstairs except for tornadoes or sirens or whatever. So we took them downstairs, put them in Gabby's room, and they just, you know, they get scared just like dogs do. And so they hid under the bed, you know, the whole time. But so we were sitting down there, and I think it was like the weather alert or the tornado watch would be over at 10:15. Well, it got extended, and at some point during that first event, we could hear, because the wind was horrible, and the wind is actually horrible today and has been all week. It's been, we've been under wind advisories, so, and the police and fire sirens have been, you know, on their vehicles have been going off because everybody's having problems and everybody's still recovering. But when we were down in the basement, we were sitting there, and it got to the point where we could hear it go over the house, physically go over the house. And I mean, like movement. Now, we were downstairs, so we didn't hear the traditional train sound that you normally hear with tornadoes. If we had been upstairs, we would have heard that. But so we could hear it move specifically over the house in a specific direction and whatnot. And you know, I'm sitting there waiting to hear like something major happen or whatever. And that's when the power went out, etc. Because, well, actually the power went out a little bit before that, because there was a house on a side street in our neighborhood that it had pulled the tornado had pulled a tree out of their yard, and it had hit their house, but it also pulled down the power line. So that was where, even though we have a power pole in our backyard too, I think it was the one on this other house that actually, because our power pole stayed up, although some people's lines off of it did come down. But so we just stayed down there and waited until the requisite amount of time had passed, and then we went upstairs and we were looking out, trying to look outside, and the tree across the street had completely been broken in half, and we could see a bunch of limbs in our yard, etc. But it was so dark that all we could really do was go out and make sure like the vehicles were okay, because both of my vehicle and Gabby's vehicle were in the driveway, and there were limbs all around the vehicle, but none on the vehicle, and we couldn't find any scratches, so we #blessed. But there was a huge limb from our oak tree on our roof. So I did put in a claim with State Farm. I have not heard back from them yet, but at this point it may not matter, because yesterday we had our neighbor come over. He offered to come over with his chainsaw and just cut the it was still connected to the tree, so he cut it off the tree, and then he managed to get it off the roof. And we think it didn't do any damage except for bend some of our gutter. But anyway, the whole neighborhood just had trees and tree limbs everywhere. And I think they've said that St. Louis County had 9 tornadoes strike, last I heard. We got our power back, so power went out that Friday night, and our power came back on Monday around 3. One of my good friends that I used to work with that lives right across the park from us, her power didn't come back on till yesterday, Tuesday. So we have freshly cleaned refrigerator and freezer that Jason and Galia went to Schnucks after work today and picked up a few things. So I think I can make some cream of wheat tonight for dinner. They got a couple gallons of milk and then just some little things, nothing big. And the guy that did all this hacking on our tree and getting the stuff off, we asked him, you know, what can we pay you? He's like, a case of Budweiser. So I think Jason picked that up too while he was out. But all around this area, there is a lot of damage. And one of my coworkers who lives in Arnold, which is quite a is like the southern part of the county. He actually, it looks like he's got total home damage. The tornado that hit him literally did pick the roof up off of his house and kind of set it back down. And with all the rain and everything, like all the electrical is shot. So it sounds like they are in for a total loss, but they had insurance, so they will get a brand new house built out of it. But that's probably, you know, what, 2 years worth of stuff they're going to have to go through before that house is ready to move back into. So but his whole family was safe. So I don't know anybody personally that was injured in that. I did see that there was a lady in town that died because when she was out in her yard looking for damage, she came upon a live wire that was down and was electrocuted. But I haven't heard any other things personally. So to just have tree damage is pretty good. And my parents, they also had some significant tree damage, but no actual injury to the house. Well, actually, some of their shingles got bent up. But with my mom, she couldn't understand why she couldn't turn the TV on the next day or this next several days. And, you know, my dad would be like, well, there's no power. Well, I wish you would have told me there was no power, then I wouldn't have to ask. And obviously he's told her like 30 times, you know, that there was no power and stuff, because that is what's so frustrating with Alzheimer's is people say it's like they become a little kid, but it's worse than that, because little kids can learn and can remember things that you tell them. Adults with Alzheimer's, there is no way to impress upon them a memory, at least for ones that have this short-term memory issue like my mom does. So it's so frustrating. And I find myself, you know, when my dad's telling me, you know, things, I find myself thinking, well, I would sit her down and I would, you know, do this and this and this. And it's like, no, that doesn't work, because you're not going to remember that. You're just going to get distracted by a squirrel, and then you're not going to remember that. So it's very challenging. It's been very challenging for him to deal with that, because it's worse than a little kid who is constantly asking you this, but why, but why, but why, you know, like, but thank you to everybody who prayed for us during all of that. And yeah, so I took Monday off of work because I didn't have any power, and Jason and I just left the house because in the middle of all that, we also had snow flurries one of those mornings. And so the house got down to 55 degrees, freezing. And then the next day it was back up to 82 outside. So we're going to all be sick. But, so yeah, so that was my storm tornado experience. We're still waiting on the National Weather Service to confirm if we had an EF2 tornado, if that's what we experienced. That's what we had come through here about 12 years ago. So, and it felt very similar to that, but again, until everybody's kind of assessed the damage, and I haven't checked since yesterday to see if there's been an update, but I guess the meteorologists were justified in being worried so far ahead of time. But yeah, it's just been a crazy time. So for the rest of you that maybe also had really bad weather, I hope you're doing okay. Well, if you're watching this, hopefully it's not too bad wherever you are, but thanks. And as a result, I haven't posted anything for a while. So thanks for bearing with the absence there. All right. So next we have a, I believe this is like a, okay, hold on a second. This is a reading shelf why is, oh, these move. Do they come out? Okay, they come out so you can put a book inside here or whatever. I think I was thinking of using it more as a display for when I'm doing a whatnot auction. But I'm finding it hard to get this to go in one of these grooves. So kind of have to push it down a little bit, but there I guess it goes. So then you can, it's adjustable, obviously. And it's got this. What is this for? I don't know. And why is there only one? Did I leave one in the box? Nope. So it doesn't seem like it would. What is this? Well, anyway, I will, when I look up the price, we'll see if we can figure out what that is. But it's it is finished. There is a finish on this, kind of a, this reminds me of pine, although it kind of looks like bamboo almost, but it's lightweight like pine is, but it feels like a solid piece of wood, not particle board. And this is solid wood. So, you know, overall, I'd say it's pretty decent construction, but let's see if we can figure out what that plastic part's for. But I ordered this when I still wasn't sure how I wanted to film for my whatnot videos, because some people film like this, only reversed, where you're not looking at the person, you're looking like at their desk or whatever, and then they can have things displayed. But I've been doing mine like filming from the top down. So, but it's marketed for books and laptops, tablets, coloring, which would make this adjustable part more helpful so you can get it to the level you want for whatever you're doing with it. But I paid $5.17. It's currently selling for $10.34. It's an ergonomic wooden reading stand, 8-angle adjustable design for books, tablets, laptops, and notebooks. Polished finish for adults and students. Perfect for home office, study, or classroom use. Versatile desk organizer, natural finish, polished wood, reading accessory. And where is that plastic part? Let me just flip through the, yeah, I don't see it in this. It's not in any of these pictures, so I don't know. I don't know what this is, you guys. Maybe this is not related at all and it was just in the box. I don't know. But there you have that. Oh, I will say, so it's got a knot here. That means it's, well, obviously it's cheap, but any place you have knots in woods like this, in wood like this, makes that part very, very vulnerable to cracking and breaking. Because that's where the branch came out of the, yeah, this part is a little crooked. So that's probably partly why it is a little bit harder to get into the spot. But overall, I mean, I think it's fine for whatever I would use it for. So let me get it put back in the box so I don't get it scratched. see, I could do this as a thumbnail, but then I should put something on it, right? But I don't know. Okay, let's read another viewer comment or question. And we will do nostalgic TV trivia at the end. All right, this one is from Fredia Wright 112. Haven't seen you in a long time. You're still so boring. Haven't changed a bit. Well, thank you so much. It's awesome to get comments like that because, well, you know, I'm pretty self-aware and I know I'm not Excitement City, right? And most of you viewers know I'm not Excitement City. So, but it's always, I don't know what to say. I did have some people comment, and I actually had one of my viewers, one of you, reached out and asked if I wanted you to be a moderator for my channel. Now, that was a very nice request, and she made mention that I should delete that comment and other comments like that because it doesn't help with the YouTube algorithms and all that stuff. So I kind of waffle back and forth. Do I delete the negative comments or do I just let them stay there because everybody's entitled to their opinion? But it is my channel and I do want the channel to succeed. And I'm opening up my home to you. So it's kind of frustrating to get comments like that. They are hurtful, even though I can laugh about it. And I'm not so unaware of myself to think that I'm not boring at times. You guys are probably totally bored in this video. But I don't know what possesses people to make comments like that. Like I've watched my share of boring videos too, but it doesn't occur to me to leave a comment for that person to tell them they're boring. I mean, it's not easy coming out and making yourself vulnerable. So, I don't know. I don't know. But it is what it is. And that was a real comment, so there you go. All right, how many times can I show you guys these boxes on here? But the last time I ordered these, it didn't come with the box. And so I have to return that. And so I ordered another one. And you can use these for everything. I use them for jewelry. And it's my favorite thing for jewelry. I've bought a lot of different storage compartments from Temu for jewelry. And this is my favorite by far. And I've got some jewelry over here. My St. Patrick's Day. Did you guys have a good St. Patrick's Day? So that was Gabby's birthday, 18th birthday. And she got her tattoo. She did find a place that was cheaper. For those of you that have been around for a little while, I had mentioned what she was quoted. She got a, like on this arm, like a vine that kind of went around like once kind of thing, and it had some leaves, some flowers, and a couple bees, I think. So she got that done on her birthday, and because that was the rule, right? I was not signing an authorization to allow that to happen. If you're going to, I don't have a problem with tattoos, but if you're going to do something to alter your body permanently, that's on you. I don't want anything to do with that. Because someday if you decide, why did I get that done? You can't blame me. So her birthday, and she went and got that done, and it took longer than she was expecting. And so she ended up asking to move her birthday dinner to the next day, which was yesterday. So we ended up going to Pokemunch. And it was super windy, and we had to sit outside because there were 7 of us, and there was not enough room in the restaurant. And so we were sitting outside and hair blowing everywhere. It was crazy, but the meal was good. The family time was good. And she's now 18. So anyway, it comes with 30 of these little containers, and this is a great way to store your jewelry, to keep it out of the air so that it doesn't tarnish as quickly and you can see it. So that's I've bought like those jewelry, you know, zip up jewelry boxes that they sell, and those are fine, but you have to open the whole thing up and to see it. So I don't know, I just like, you can fit bracelets, earrings, rings, some necklaces. Obviously your bigger statement necklaces won't fit in this, but these are also great for office supplies. If you're a jewelry maker for beads, like this is a really cost-effective way to store beads, unless you do a storage system like I used to do with Dollar Tree containers. But yeah, so I like this, and the price on those can vary a lot. So I try to wait till I can find one for about $6 before I buy it. But they can go as high as $12, $15. And they're available both local warehouse and on Temu. So I always try to wait for a Temu one to be cheap, unless local warehouse plus $2.99 is still cheaper than normal. But I paid this time $6.89, and it's currently $6.89. And this particular listing, I don't think I put this in my storefront. I should put this in my storefront because this is one of my favorite things. But I will have this order linked down below. So if you feel so inclined to look at any of these items, be sure you click on my links to get me credit or something. I mean, not like money credit, but just acknowledgement with Temu that people are looking at my stuff. So, all right. Next. So this is the sweatshirt that I ordered for Gabby. Now, because she got her tattoo that day, ended up wearing a short sleeve St. Patrick's Day shirt instead of this one. Plus, this one has a little bit of a stain on it, and with not having any power, we couldn't wash it ahead of time. But this one is the St. Patrick, established 1631. Oh, St. Patrick University. And where is that? So like right here, there's a little bit of a discoloration, which hopefully will come out in the wash. And then the back side looks like this. And I do not like apricot, but she loves apricot. So luckily it was available in apricot, and we got a 0XL. Now she is not a plus size girl at all, but all of the listings that I found with this sweatshirt were on the plus side of the house. So we're behind the times, but maybe I should do this. I don't know. I don't know that I have anything good in this to make a thumbnail. But this is a sweatshirt, but it's not a fleecy inside sweatshirt. And then it's got cuffed sleeves and a cuffed waist. And it does come in different colors. We paid $10.99, and And it's also available in black, white, and light gray. And it's available in sizes 0XL to 4XL. And it's currently, well, the price varies based on the color. The one we got is currently $11. It says reversible letter print, oversized fashion, round neck sweatshirt. Reversible. Well, reversible, wouldn't that mean you could wear it inside out? But there's nothing on the inside. So then are they saying, yeah, you can't wear it backwards because the neck is different. So I don't know what reversible means in that context. But she seemed happy with it except for the small discoloration. All right, let's go read another comment. Okay, this is from Pumpkin Patch Vintage. Aimee, if you wanted to resume partnership with Temu, I'd tell them that you've never had a paid video. They are confusing the fact that they actually pay some creators a large sum of money for every Temu video they upload. I've heard the amount is $2,500 to $5,000. Wow, well that would be nice. Sending you $40 of items is vastly different. Yes, I totally agree. So this was obviously on a comment on a video recently where I was saying that they had reached out to me and told me that I hadn't been putting that these videos are advertising videos, but it's, I don't know, there's a fine line between a paid sponsorship and not. So I've technically never had a paid sponsorship. I've had people send me products to show you guys, but I've never even gotten, I mean, I've done some deals that I could get a commission, and those I definitely put paid advertising or paid promotion on those videos, but I think only once have I don't think I've ever gotten a commission. I've had a couple people buy some things that I've shown, but I think those were on ones that weren't commission based. So yeah, so I don't know. They never sent me specific products. It was always pick some things out. But then like the last 6 months, it was totally different. So yeah, I don't know. All right, next, Hello Kitty canvas bag. Oh, but only on one side. That's kind of a bummer. So yeah, I'm trying to, it probably doesn't seem like it to you guys, but I'm trying to get to the point where I just don't care what Temu thinks, and I just want to have fun on here and show things that I enjoy, because otherwise, if I'm not showing things I enjoy, then I'm just probably trying to be like other people, and I really would rather, be, oh, why is the Hello Kitty off center? Okay, well, Hello Kitty is off center. Maybe that doesn't matter. Stuff like that gets me though. But especially if this was just printed on. Now it's one thing if it's a piece of fabric that already has it on there, but so yeah, so it's off center, but it's still really cute. But it looks like it is printed on here. I don't know, maybe it's painted on, I don't know. But it's really cute. I love the contrast. I love that it's just white, black, and red. And we will just decide, we don't care that it's crooked or it's off center. And that's the back. And then the inside, oh, it's got a zipper top, which is nice, except it doesn't go the full, like really? It looks like you have enough zipper to actually cover the whole thing. I know that this is cheaper to do it this way, but that's a little weird. A little weird. Made with love. But then it's just, it looks like this on the inside. So we have a slip pocket, kind of a meshy kind of fabric. And then there's no reinforcement in the bottom. And there's, yeah, just no extra lining or anything for the bottom. So I need to keep something like this in the car for when I pop into stores at random, and then I could at least have something to carry my stuff in. But this would also be, I think, a really good size for a computer bag. I think my work computer would fit in that pretty well. So I like that. Should I make this my thumbnail? That bag, I paid $4.38, and it is currently $6.17. It also comes in pink with a big Hello Kitty on it and then a bunch of bows, or one that has a bunch of Hello Kitty faces kind of stacked all on top of each other. So I don't have any regret for the one that I picked, but it is a Sanrio cartoon canvas tote bag, large capacity shoulder bag with zipper closure, lightweight and stylish. So yeah, so if I were critiquing it, because, well, unfortunately I'm good at critiquing things, I would say they need to work on their zipper placement a little bit. Or if they're gonna do the zipper like that, use a shorter zipper. Okay, well, now that Peanut is gotten in the bag, let's see if we can still get stuff out of here. Another shirt. All right, this one. Okay, so this one is the gray like I like, but it is, oh, look at that neck. Kind of, oh, well, maybe it's not. I thought it was bunching a little bit weird. It's not the super soft. This one actually feels a little bit more cottony. So it is made to worship with a cool guitar and some angel wings maybe, and it says raise a hallelujah, and it is spelled correctly. Psalm 95:1. We'll just hope that that is the right reference. It is off center. You can see that the guitar does not line up with the center of the neck, which is also very normal for Temu. But I like this design and I like the color. And I've just gotten used to all the shirts being off center one way or the other. I think it helps me when it's off center this way because I slouch. So maybe it actually works out better for me. But this shirt I paid $6.20. I got one price adjustment. It is only available in this color, and it is currently only available in small and XXL. And it's currently $6.34, and it is a Christian worship graphic t-shirt, faith-inspired crew neck tee, casual polyester knit top with Psalm 95 Bible verse print for all seasons. It's centered on the picture, but I'm curious about, because it's not the super soft polyester, what is the mix here? Oh, it's 100% polyester. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, they say to line dry. I never understand that. Maybe that's just the standard for polyester. But anyway, this is kind of like a buttery yellow, and I like that. So I like that graphic. Can I have anything else out of here? She's literally here. Can I show you her? That's Peanut. So one of you asked me, actually emailed me a nice email and asked if that was a ragdoll cat, and I didn't even know what that was. So I looked it up, and ragdoll cats are really, really cute and fluffy and cozy looking. But no, I think she's just a standard calico. Maybe a calico tuxedo, because her calico is in the same place that a tuxedo cat would have their black. All right, we have another shirt. This one is a light gray, but this one's back to the super soft. So we've got Easter coming, right? So this is a good shirt for Easter. He is risen. He strengthens me. King, my friend, Savior, love, all things are possible. Jesus loves me. It is well with my soul. He loves me. He is alive. Real, merciful strength. So just different characteristics of Jesus, and just a very simple shirt, and it appears to be off center too. Or I just have no concept of where the center is, but I feel like the center is right here. So it's off a little bit. But so yeah, so I love Temu clothes, but that is my one gripe. All right, this comes in, wait, what did I pay for it first? I paid $5.58. It's currently $5.58. It comes in deep gray, burgundy, and black. So I got the light gray because I prefer, this is my favorite. Partly because of my psoriasis. It just is less obvious of a problem than wearing a solid black or whatever. But it's available in sizes small to XXL, and the price is different depending on what color you get. And it is called Women's Inspirational Easter Faith Graphic Tee, short sleeve, crew neck, casual polyester top with cross and love quotes. Machine washable, perfect for summer. So yeah, cute little shirt. And I got it in an XL. So I have been sizing down and getting XLs now instead of XXLs. All right, what else? All this stuff she's sitting on. Okay. Oh, so this is a repeat purchase. I have like a rose gold one of these, but I cannot get it to charge anymore. So I don't know if the top part needs to be replaced, because I did see that Temu sells the blade part separately for well, replacement heads, I guess is what it would say. Oh, this doesn't have a okay, I was gonna say it doesn't. Oh, it's battery operated, you guys. I thought I was getting one that was USB charged. Well, I don't know, maybe that'll be better, but it doesn't come with batteries, so I can't demonstrate it. But so there was a ton of these on Temu. I was not paying attention. I got this one because it was cheap and it was purple, and But anyway, you take the lid off, and then it's just one of these kind of razors for like your upper lip. I'm gonna see how it does on the peach fuzz, like over here. But it's one of those that you just push this up to on. But yeah, so it takes batteries. What does it take? Son of a gun. Let's hope it's not a watch battery. How do I get the battery part off? Well, first off, you can take the head of this off. And I can't tell if it is the same size head as the other one that I've got, that maybe I could, can I reach the other one? Let's see if I can unplug it. All right, so this is the one I bought before. Let's hold it up and compare. So similar, but this one's obviously bigger. Oh, dang it. The replacement, or the head came, the head's now stuck in here. What the heck? I can't win today. Okay, well, I don't know how that happened. Darn it. So, well, let's just see. Let's take off this head and see, because I want to know if these heads that Temu sells are interchangeable. Okay, it is interchangeable for my best guess. But anyway, yeah, so this one was a USB, or USB-A, micro USB, whatever you call it. But yeah, it just stopped charging. But this one, where do I have to take this sticker off to get into the battery section? Like, hang on, let me see if I pull this off. I don't know. I've got a stick razor in my bathroom that is a battery one, and I've never had to replace the batteries on it, so maybe this will be a better thing, but I can't, I'm assuming I have to pry it up here, but it doesn't want to pry, so is there somewhere else? That's just the power. Oh man, I'm gonna break it. Okay, it does come with instructions. It looks like it takes one, it says pull down and remove the battery compartment cover. Figure 1, where's figure 1? Oh, okay. So that's where you put the battery. So just one, well, that's not bad. And then it just slides back in. So not down here, up here. So, and it does come with a brush, which is good, should help the head last longer. And yeah, so just one AA battery. And anything else? It looks like you should not use it in the shower. It says to keep away from water. So I know some electric razors you can take into the shower, but this would not be one of them. So okay, well, it's not quite what I thought I was getting because I wasn't paying attention, but might actually turn out to be better. And it's pretty color. So yeah, so let's see what I paid for that. If you can hear that cat meowing, that is Pistachio. Okay, I paid $5. I got 3 price adjustments. There is a user manual on the listing. It also comes in mint green, golden, white, and purple. And the purple one that I got is currently $4.93. And it's a women's hair removal device. So, I mean, it's probably not what you'd want to use on your legs or your pits or whatever, but hopefully it'll be good for peach fuzz. I mean, I loved the other one wherever I put that. It just stopped working. I like it a lot better than the stick one, because the stick one, it's easier to cut yourself. Oh, it's really inconvenient having a cat. Oh, well, that's medicine. So let's not show that. Not medicine from Temu, just apparently I threw a prescription in there. It's like she's trying to keep stuff warm like a chicken. All right, next are some earrings. And I thought these were really cute. It's a dress made out of cards. And then it's got a film to peel off of the back side. But yeah, I thought those were cute. I have a Temu shirt that has all of the suits on it. It's kind of a geometric shirt. Now it probably doesn't fit anymore because it's probably too big, but these would look really cute with it. So there's that. I should put these in my jewelry bin right now. That's the problem with doing these videos, is I put them back in a bag and then I put the bag somewhere and I never see them again. All right. Let's see what those cost, and then we'll do another viewer comment. Where is it? All right, I paid $1.12, got 2 price adjustments. It's a 2-piece elegant and stylish acrylic poker card design skirt. Men's pendant earrings for 1 to 2D plain. Holiday, Halloween, matching clothing, party accessories, punk style, perfect ear decoration, interesting jewelry. And it is currently $1.06. All right, viewer comment. All right, this one is from Lake Cupid, Eastern. So this one was a response to some nostalgic TV trivia. And Eastern was a airline, if I remember right. Eastern was around back when I was little. I'm 56 now. They are no longer around, sadly. I would fly by myself from Florida to Connecticut to visit family. They were definitely more attentive than they seem to be now. Every time I flew, I would get a set of wings, gold plastic wings with a pin on the back. That was also when we would get off the plane by walking down the steps and walking across the actual ground to get into the building. See, I love hearing stuff like that. That's the whole point of nostalgic TV trivia, is to bring back the memories. So thank you for sharing that and for that little history. That sounds, I mean, I haven't flown very many times. I did fly to Canada once, and I had to actually depart the plane like she was describing. Well, I'm assuming it's a she. Although it might be a man, but yeah, so that's fun. So thank you. All right, next we have got a whole pack of earrings. Now these are the earrings that have the, let me see, let me find. I was gonna try to put one of these on, but actually I am having trouble getting them on. So these are, there's a whole set of them, but they are the ones that have the screw backs. So there's no post sticking out, you know, so if you sleep in your earrings, it won't bother you. Jason loves this kind of earring, but the back of it screws on. And then, so I think I told you guys that one of my moissanite studs fell out and was lost forever. So this is one of the things I got to replace it, and it's really hard to kind of display, but this is the earring part, and then, oh, don't look at those snails. And then this is the back where it unscrews. And I'm not going to demonstrate that on here because knowing my luck, it will drop it and we'll never see it again. So that's the one caveat I would say about these, is that it would be very easy to lose that little back, but once it's screwed on, it should stay in place. So you get one. Oh, well, that's nice. They send you some backs in case you don't want to use the screw back. This one looks like to be like a mother of pearl kind of. They're so small you can't really tell. This one is your standard, oh, you can't see any of that. So there's a diamond one, well, zirconia or something. Here's another diamond one, turquoise. Another diamond one that's more like a princess cut. Pearl ones. This is another one that looks like mother of pearl. That one looked like a duplicate. Black, just plain black, kind of can see that. Another, oh, this is like an iridescent stone. Just metal ball, a metal ball, and another diamond. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 different sets in that pack. So when I'm not on camera, I'm going to give that a try, because I was super, super disappointed when the moissanite one was lost, because I really loved those. And you can still get, well, you can't get the one that I had. You can still get them, but they're more expensive now than they used to be. And I couldn't justify it. Okay, so I paid $344, got one price adjustment. They also come in gold. So I got the silver set, but there is a gold set. And they're currently $282. And 12 pairs of stainless steel round balls, imitation Australian opal, imitation pearl, colorful round synthetic zirconia earrings. And this is all the ones that you get. So nice little set there. Then next I got, this is my favorite lipstick from Temu that I wear every day. And as you know, when I find something I really like, I've now learned that I need to buy a bunch of it in case they stop selling it. And so I bought 2 more. This is from Pico Lovers. So it's a smooth, actually, I think I have it on right now. It's one of the smoother, but the one that I had before, the lid, there was nothing to keep the lid on. So it was hard to take it places in my purse. And I never found a good solution. I tried putting like one of those little rubber bands under where the lid would go to see if that would kind of latch it on, and it didn't. So I'm kind of hoping it was just a fluke that one was like that. Okay, this one, Oh, does it pop? Oh no. Oh, it does. This one pops. The other one didn't pop. So it looks like this. So you can tell it's the same one I'm wearing. Well, if I put my glasses on, I could tell that too. But it's a really smooth, I just love it. Now, they do also have this brand with a white core. So it's more of a balmy kind of thing. And I have one of those, but I don't like it. So these are silkies, lip silky. And it comes in multiple colors, but I love this color. And I think this might be the darkest color that they have. So I ordered 2 of these. I should put those in my storefront, right? And it was $125, excellent price. The one that I've got has actually been lasting a long time. This item was discontinued. Okay, but I think there's multiple sellers, but for some reason it's not bringing up other sellers. It's bringing up tennis shoes and metal keys. Oh, there's some. Let me just go into one of these because now I'm going to feel like I need to get more. Okay, what? First of all, let me go back to mine. I got color number 3. So let's see if we can find another one. Okay, this one has color number 3. And it's Pico Lovers Lip Silky, so it's the exact same thing. 1-piece Dewy Kisses Moisturizing Lipstick. Hydrating, plumping. I don't know that it does any plumping. Luscious Mirror Finish Jelly Lip Gloss for soft, supple lips, long-lasting, non-sticky, and gentle. Well, it's also not long-lasting because it's not a stain. So as soon as you start eating or if you talk a lot, it's going to start to come off. Just like a normal lipstick would. And now I'm self-conscious that I have lipstick on my teeth. But it comes in 6 different colors. And I am going to add 2 more of these to my cart because I don't want to ever run out. How long does makeup last? Probably not as long as I would want for it to. Okay, so there's that. So then I also got, I need to put this in my shop too. This is my absolute favorite lip balm on the planet. It is Manuka Honey. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's M-A-N-U-K-A, Manuka Honey, vitamin E. It looks like this. It comes in a tube. You get 2 of them for one order, one price, 2 for one price. And there may be different brands that it gets sold under, but it's always the same vitamin E Manuka Honey lip balm. But this one, so it's like this, and granted, I always get to the point where it's like flat, and like I never just am smart enough to roll it up just a little to use that. But anyway, I use this at night before I go to bed, and I love it. I am a big chapstick fan, chapstick brand fan, but this I love way more than that. So I think the original seller that I bought the first time sold out or discontinued, but it's available from a lot of different people. And if you've never tried it before, I would try it because it is something about the combination of the vitamin E and the honey that really is great. And it's not sticky. It's not hard to spread. You know, there's some lip balms out there that are like hard to spread or they're kind of gritty, and this is none of those things. Except I seem to have passed it. Where did it go? Okay. I paid $1.53, so comparable price to the Dollar Tree. I think at the Dollar Tree, you only get one for $1.25. Buy one, get one free, unisex. Oh, it was discontinued again, but there's lots of other sellers. Some sellers have a 6-pack. I just happened to pick a 2-pack one. Oh, there's some that have 10-pack. So let me just pick one of these at random. I'll pick this one because it's just a single. Oh no, this one is a 2-pack also for $2.02. So hydrating and nourishing lip balm set, vitamin E, honey. And I don't know if there's any, I don't know what Manuka honey is compared to regular honey, but it's good for all skin types. It's hypoallergenic, natural ingredients with plant squalane, which that Ordinary brand skincare has squalane in it, which I don't know what that is yet. I haven't like researched that. And glycerin. So I am going to put one of these in my cart because I don't want to ever run out of that either. Okay. Peanut has vacated the bag, so let's see if there's anything else in there. All right, it looks like that was it. So let's see if there were any other comments that I didn't get to. Okay, this one is from, actually this one is from one of my members. This is Darlene King 8653. I enjoy your hauls. I disagree with the comments. If they don't like it, change the channel. It's your hauls, not theirs. Congratulations on your views. So thank you, Darlene. And if you are a attempted murder member, I owe you a digital. Please forgive me for not having that digital out there for you guys yet, because I'm going to blame the tornado, but I will get one out there by this weekend for those of you that are at that level of membership. But thank you. Yeah, see, that's what I'm always thinking. If you don't like what I'm showing, you'll either change the channel or you'll fast forward through it. Like, that seems pretty simple to me. All right. Next one is from Corrine 588. When you find a new hobby, do you ever just do it for the enjoyment and relaxation of it? Or is it just something to conquer and then move on? Okay, so she pays attention because I say that a lot. Okay, so if I really think about this, right? I do not pick up hobbies for relaxation. That is not me. The only thing that I find relaxing is watching TV, going out to eat, taking a long bath. But anytime I'm actually doing something, even though it's a hobby, it's not overly relaxing. There's something about me that just doesn't get relaxation out of it. Because even when I was diamond painting, I always make it into something more. It's like I've got to come up with and this is where the conquering it, because I've talked about this before. I get bored easily. And so I try to figure something out, figure out how it works. And then that's when I say I've conquered it, and then I move on. So yes, unfortunately, I don't know what it is about my personality, but no, I really, if I'm going to be self-aware, I really don't take on hobbies for the relaxation of it. Now, going antiquing or thrifting, that's also relaxing to me, and I don't think that would be anything I ever felt like I conquered and wouldn't need to do anymore. Now, what I'm shopping for in those shopping trips might change over time depending on whatever my current interest is. But yeah, all of my hobbies are just whatever is interesting to me at the time. And the only thing maybe that would not fit in with that would be doing these videos, because I don't think I'm ever going to feel like I've conquered how to be a YouTuber or how to have a successful channel. I don't think I will ever feel like I've done that. And for those of you that have been around a long time, you see that the things I show on here, they also change with whatever's interesting to me at the time. So, so yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, Colleen, but no, I guess for me, hobbies, they're not work, they're challenges. So when I made jewelry, it was a challenge to learn the technique and to master the technique. And had I been able to sell any of that jewelry, maybe, because money is a big motivator for me too. Like anytime we'd ever have a contest at work to lose weight, if there was money on the line, I did awesome. So I don't know what it is. I'm highly motivated by money, but I don't think money makes me happy. It doesn't. And you know, the whole Bible verse, you can't serve both God and money. So I don't, well, you guys may disagree by the way I talk on here, but I don't I don't feel like I do things specifically to make money, although I do talk about it a lot on here, especially lately with the whole Temu thing, because that unfortunately is a reality of this channel. I do need to make some money in order to keep doing this channel. But yeah, if I'd been able to sell jewelry, then I probably would have stuck with it longer, because that would have been another interesting part of it too, which is why Whatnot is interesting to me right now, because I can make money at it. And so it's like, I don't know, it's the entrepreneurial spirit in a way too, right? What can I do or create that can be put out there in the world for some kind of positive effect? I don't know. That may not answer your question, but that's what I would say. All right, and then this last comment is from Nona's Nursery 00. Hi, new subscriber. Well, thank you for subscribing. Love your content. I also do haul and more. Have you seen me? Well, no, I haven't. So I did, before this video, try to find you on YouTube to find out what your channel name was. I tried searching Nona's Nursery 00, but I don't think I could find your channel. So what I would say is, if you're still watching and you want to link your channel in the description below, do that. And if I see that, I'll pin it so other people can find you. And based on what you said here, I don't know if you've been hauling for a long time too. This will sound terrible, but usually when I'm surfing YouTube, Temu people don't really, aside from the people I'm subscribed to, Temu hauls really don't come up in my feed. Competitive eating comes up in my feed. Junk journaling comes up in my feed. The Rookie comes up in my feed, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, if you're a new hauler or something, I unfortunately, unless you point yourself out, I don't notice, and I feel bad about that. But yeah, if you're watching this and you want to comment with your channel link, feel free to do that. All right, so let's end with our nostalgic TV trivia. I want to get this video done because I want to film one more video tonight, but I need to get this one uploaded. What time is it? It's 6:46, so this may be a late night one, but I'm going to film a second video just so that I have content coming. All right, Peanut's making biscuits. If you can see, this blanket is moving around. I have been accused of filming in my bedroom on my bed because other more popular channels do that, or showing my cat on this channel because other more popular channels do that. And I can't help it that I have a cat, 2 cats, that sometimes want to visit. But yeah, she wants to make her biscuits. And I'm not, well, I said this on another video, I'm not trying to, even though I would be smart to try to mimic the other more popular channels. Obviously, we know I'm talking about Hey Everybody. And I love her. She's awesome. She is she's fantastic. She gives me fantastic advice and she lets me vent. And yes, I would have given up on this channel a long time ago if it weren't for her. So, all right, let's get started. TV trivia. Name the family Benson worked for on Soap. Who was the producer of the police drama Adam 12? Name the only wooden character on Soap. Well, this is a soapy card. What husband and wife team starred in Mission Impossible? What is the meaning of the acronym SWAT, S-W-A-T? Complete the jingle. Everybody doesn't like something, but nobody doesn't like blank. Who created the character Perry Mason? What famous cowboy produced The Adventures of Champion in the mid-50s? Okay, you guys, this is a bad card for me. Don't I say that every time? Name the family Benson worked for on Soap. I never watched Soap, but I watched Benson. And at that point, Benson was working in the governor's mansion. And so I don't know. I don't know what family he worked for. And I don't think I could guess, you know, the Johnsons. Okay, we'll say the Johnsons. Who was the producer of the police drama Adam 12? I don't know, but was Adam 12 this card set is from 1984. Was Adam 12 the guy from America's Most Wanted? Had his son was kidnapped from a mall and they later found his body. Wasn't Adam 12 kind of based on that? Like Adam 12 was the kid and the age. So, but I don't know. I don't know what that guy, I can't remember what that guy's name is. And not that he would have been a producer. And I don't know, do they mean whatever network it was on? So I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that. I guess I could say something like Stephen J. Cannell, right? The A-Team guy. Or Belisario. Like, I don't think it was a Belisario show, but I'll put those names out there. Name the only wooden character on Soap. I don't even know what that means. So, I mean, are they talking about the same soap that Benson was on? Why would there be a wooden character? So I don't know. I don't know. Was Billy Crystal on Soap? Like, there were some famous people on that show, right? Okay, what husband and wife team starred in Mission Impossible? Well, Landau. Was it Martin Landau and his wife? It wasn't the blonde guy, was it? And it definitely wasn't Leonard Nimoy. I think it was Martin Landau's character and his wife, but now I don't know. And I don't know what her name is. What is the meaning of the acronym SWAT? I'm sure I should know that because every police show you watch, there's always interactions with SWAT. Well, strengths, weaknesses, something and threat. Strength, weakness. Action and threat. I don't know. It's not strategy, is it? I don't know. Okay, complete the jingle. Everybody doesn't like something, but nobody doesn't like. I'm just going to say anything because I don't even know what that's a jingle for. So hopefully it'll tell us. but I feel like anything would fit there, but everybody doesn't like something, but nobody doesn't like anything. Or it's nothing, but nobody doesn't like nothing. Well, one of those two. Who created the character Perry Mason? Well, we should know that, I think, because we've heard that on a different card, worded a little bit differently. But I can't remember. All I can think of is Raymond Burr, who played Perry Mason, but that's not who created him. So I don't know. What famous cowboy produced The Adventures of Champion in the mid-50s? What famous cowboy? John Wayne? I don't know. He was an actor, not a real cowboy. Like, is there a real cowboy that they're talking about? I can't even think of anything else. I mean, the only other, I mean, there was all those cowboy shows and Western shows, but I don't know. It could be like Matt Dillon, Maverick. So I don't know. Okay. How'd you do? I didn't do very good. Name the family Benson worked for on soap. Tate. Who was the producer of the police drama Adam 12? Jack Webb. Now, was Jack Webb one of the guys from Dragnet? Let me know. Name the only wooden character on soap. Bob. Well, shoot, I should have just guessed. Aha. What husband and wife team starred in Mission Impossible? I get half a point because it was Martin Landau and his wife's name was Barbara Bain. All right. What is the meaning of the acronym SWAT? Okay, I didn't get any of these right. Special Weapons and Tactics. That makes sense. Complete the jingle. Everybody doesn't like something, but nobody doesn't like, oh, Sara Lee. But nobody doesn't like Sara Lee. That's how that goes, right? Well, shoot. As the jingle isn't still that, right? But yeah, but nobody doesn't like Sara Lee. Okay, well. Who created the character Perry Mason? That was Earl Stanley Gardner. And what famous cowboy produced The Adventures of Champion in the mid-50s? Gene Autry. All right, so I got half a point. That's really bad. How did you do? Let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being patient with me while I couldn't video because of storm-related issues. Hang on. But yeah, I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you for subscribing, for liking, for sharing, for commenting, for membering, for checking out my description and anything you might want to do on there. I do have a Whatnot show coming up this coming Monday at 3:30 Central Time. I got invited to be part of a raid, which just means that you get a half-hour block and there's moderators that take people from auction to auction. So it's just a half hour. I haven't figured out yet what I'm going to show on that, but I will link to that show in the description below too, in case you want to just stop by and say hi. It is live, and you can always stop by. You don't have to buy anything. You can stop by and say hi. And I do have a link below, though. If you've never downloaded the Whatnot app, you can download it with my code, and it'll give you $15 to spend on any show you want. So that's fun. It doesn't cover the shipping for whatever you buy, but I think I get $5 to spend on auctions. Like, I thought I would get $5 to just withdraw, but no, it's $5 for me to then spend on somebody else's auction. So that's fun. And if you want to sell things on Whatnot, I have a link for that too. And then, of course, I've got the links for all the Temu stuff and my new Temu storefront. So check that out. I don't know if it if it counts to just click on things willy-nilly, and you know, that might work too. I don't know. But yeah, so thank you so much. I'm gonna film another video right after this with my crafty stuff, which will probably air on, it'll either air Thursday or Friday. And so if you're a crafty fan, make sure you come back for that. And even if you're not a crafty fan and you just want to hang out, or if I have a voice that, some people tell me I have a voice that puts them to sleep. So, you know, if you need some help, if you're what's it called? Your what is it? All I can think of is menorah. That's not right. Darn it. And I don't have a bottle, but you know what I'm talking, melatonin. If your melatonin is not working and you need some soft, soothing, nonsensical words, stop by for that chat. Or just let it run. Give me the view. But yeah. So thank you. And wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.